I kissed Lemino. Yeah. So come with me to the end of the video to know how that happened. Hello guys. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my very first experience with the Korean culture and how I got riled up in all of it. So it was 2013. Yeah, I was paying for my junior YA back then, and usually my friends would come to school with movies, exchange movies and all that. But I was never interested because me, I preferred Barbie, Ben 10, Tom and Jerry, those kind of movies, cartoons. So this particular day, I went home with one. I got that one from my friends, and I started watching it. And the very first thing that came to my mind was, these boys are so fine. Like, yeah. And then I was just so into the movie. Night came. I could remember my dad coming back to the living room and was like, Aisha, you're still here? You're having school in the morning? Blah, blah. I went back inside. And a normal person, would have turned off the TV. But I didn't. I went there, reduced the volume, and continued watching it like that. Eventually, I slept. And guess who woke up with a swollen lip? I mean, right here, it was swollen. It was really, really obvious. I had dreamt that I kissed Lemino. I kissed Kujokyung. Bro, it was, I don't know. I got to school, told my friends about it, just laughed about it and all of that. But that week, while seeing Korean movies, I'll sit with my book and pen. Yeah, Kujokyung, kumao. Alright, kumo. I actually didn't know Korean had their own alphabet. I didn't know anything about Hangul, but I was just like writing that. I did that for like 2 weeks, 1 month stops, and I ended that. But I still continued watching movies, but I just wasn't writing anything again. Fast forward to like 2-3 years, I think like 2016, I saw another Korean movie, Mode Makyo. And there was something about this movie that just, no, Damilola, you are learning Korean, you are going to. Maybe because it was like, the cast, they were majorly international people, not majorly, but like some of them, the main characters were not Koreans. So I just felt like, especially when I saw this Ghanaian man, Sam Okiri, I was like, this is a black man speaking this language this way. Oh, no. I was envious. Like, I wanted to just open my mouth and start speaking the Korean. Then I carried my book again and my pen. This time around, I already knew about the Hangul. So I went to Google, downloaded a chat on Animage. And within 1 hour, less than 1 hour, I learned the Korean alphabet. I was like, I learned Korean alphabet. I learned words. I downloaded PDFs, I learned applications, I learned basic sentences, vocabularies, and all of that. I'll get to school, terrorize them with it. My notes, scribble with it, or my notes, my textbooks, my friends' notes. Let me write your name for you in Korean. I'll do that on the board, and all of that. I started learning to use the chopstick because it was like, oh, chopstick, yeah. Disturbing my friends with it. Let me show you, this is how to use it. Then I got this keyword, this suya stick. That was what I begged my friend to bring for me. So that's what I was using to learn. So, and I had this classmates then, it would come from his class. I'm like, oh yeah, come and show me. Write Halima, write Sultan. And while doing that, you hear, so you're telling me Halima is a Korean, Abi? You're telling me this person is a Korean? And I'll be like, bro, it's character I'm using to, like, once I know the alphabet, it's alphabet I'm using to spell. This is H in Korean, this is A in Korean. But I go explain that, my teacher would do the same thing and all of that. So I just went on and on like that. So yeah, my very first experience with the Korean culture was through a movie. Until today, I'm grateful for that because it made a very big impact in my life. Now if you check my phone, over 90% of the songs on my phone are K-pop. I just enjoy it because there is this thing with Korean language that no, it's just, there's this feeling I get. I just can't explain it, and I'm thankful. At least it's been slow learning because it has always been self-studies, but I'm thankful that to this level I can have a good conversation with a Korean and I won't feel lost, even if I'll be lost like 1% or something like that, you get. So I'm really thankful. And Korean food, we're going to talk about that in another video because no. But yeah, so I got to love everything about South Korea, their food, their culture, their attire, their country is a beautiful place. So the language, don't get me started on that. The language is just so good. Yeah. So I think that's all for this video. It's quite long, but thanks for watching so far. I love you. Bye.